Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first edition of What's Happening on Saugus TV of 2023. I'm Ryan Nadeau, the Executive Director of Saugus TV and the host of the program. The Board of Selectmen held an emergency meeting last week. Program Manager Rachel Brugman was able to be there for this meeting and joins us now with the details. Rachel?
Hello, everyone. I'm Rachel Brugman. There was a Board of Selectmen meeting last week where they went over the licenses that needed to be renewed in town. You can see that meeting on Channel 9, Tuesday at 8:30 p.m.
Thanks, Rachel. We'll see you back here for your programming in just a little bit. But right now, Production Manager Michelle Fox joins us with yet another all-new What's Cooking. Michelle, who's cooking this time?
Thanks, Brian. I'm Michelle, the production manager. We have a brand new episode of What's Cooking for you with a brand new chef. Lamia, aka the Queen of Spice, made her What's Cooking debut and showed off her skills in the Saugus TV kitchen. She made a dish called Berber tagine, which is a popular dish from her native home of Morocco. You can watch this episode premiering on Tuesday, January 3rd at 8:30 p.m. on Channel 8 or anytime on Vimeo. That's it for me. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Michelle. The winter sports season kept going through the break. Sports producer Anthony Michella and member volunteer extraordinaire Nick Graffio kept it rolling and is here now with it all. Guys?
What's up, Saugus? Welcome to 2023. Sports producer Anthony Michella here, and I am joined by the incomparable Nick Graffio. Well, I am back from what seemed like an endless vacation, so let me catch you all up on what I left you with before I went away. Now, first off, the girls' varsity soccer highlight reel is up and airing right now. We indeed did save the best for last, and it took a little extra time, but I think it was a great representation of an amazing season. Congrats to the girls, and thanks for being so patient. Y'all are the best. Now, for the games. Monday, December 19th, the girls' varsity basketball team took on the Tritons Vikings from here at Saugus Middle High School Gymnasium. I was joined by Nick on commentary as well. Now, Wednesday the 21st was our game of the week. Boys hockey versus St. Joseph's from the McVan O'Keefe Arena in Peabody. Now, this season we have a co-op situation where Saugus and Peabody combine as one team. Now, you know we couldn't leave you all hanging on hockey coverage, so we collaborated with our homies over there to make sure that we can see all of our boys this season. Now, I was joined by Sean Murray and Peabody's own Kevin Mulheron as they called the bloodbath on St. Joseph's. Now, Nick was also there to provide a graph report with Saugus TV's board member Jimmy Alcott. Now, Nick, tell us a little bit about that game and what it's like to be part of this collaborative effort.
It was great to see high school hockey again. The intermission graph reports are back for select games to cover. I thought it worked very well to join Peabody's program. Peabody did not have a team last season, and Saugus didn't have much guys to fill a Saugus own team. So it was great. It was a great idea to join Peabody as a co-op.
That's right. It gave them a second lease on life and a good chance for those seniors to get another year of playtime in. Now, Thursday, we were back to our own gym for boys varsity basketball versus the Linfield Pioneers. Now, this time it was myself on the floor underneath the hoop. Nick was on the bleacher camera and a little bit of color commentary, and Saugus's own legend, Keith Manning, the Binna. Some great moments, be sure to check them out. Now, Thursday was my last game of 2022. Another co-op hockey, this time against Drake Tingsboro, who is another co-op team, and it was from the Saugus Center in Lowell. I was joined by Sean Murray and Nick Graffio on commentary, and it was our first time back there since the 2017 playoff run that kicked off my career here at Saugus TV. Nick, what was it like to be back on commentary at such a cool venue with a little Sachem history?
It was amazing to be back in the same familiar building where history was made. It was the first time me and Sean covered a game in Lowell since 2017 when the program was the Saugus. But this time, it's Saugus Peabody that played it this time.
And that's not all, folks. Not by a long shot. Now, while I was away enjoying some much-needed rest and relaxation, Nick here traveled back to McVan O'Keefe Arena with Jimmy Alcott to cover the second game versus Drake at Tingsboro. Now, this is Nick's first solo production, so look forward to these productions coming soon to Saugus TV. Nick, what was it like to be out there, and what was it like to do your first solo hockey game?
On Friday, December 30th, Peabody Saugus Varsity Hockey had their New Year's Eve game against the Drake at Tingsboro Middies. But this time, it was in Tanner territory in Peabody. And it was also my first ever solo production while Anthony was off. I was joined with legendary Jimmy Alcott. He brought the play-by-play. Cannot wait to air it. And color guy was Alcott's former college line mate and Merrimack College standout, Peabody's own Dave Vader. I felt very happy to give this a go. And I saved all of you with bonus hockey coverage during winter vacation before 2022 came to an end. I still have a lot of work ahead of me to get this game up and running for you guys. But for now, stay tuned.
Well, Nick, I can tell you that we're all looking forward to it, and we can't wait to see how it comes out. And this week, we will be bringing you 3 games. First, tonight, the boys return to the gym for basketball versus Marblehead. Once again, 2 camera style, plus commentary, and live. So tune in on the YouTube page. And also, this week is the start of our varsity wrestling coverage with 2 meets. The first one versus Danvers, and the second versus Pentucket. Plus, the second episode of the Graph Report with the varsity football team. Isn't that right, Nick?
You got that right. The Graph Report will make another return on a special day this week. Wait until next week on What's Happening to hear what day it fell on and the recap of it.
Well, that's it for the 2022 recap and the look ahead at 2023. Now, you can catch all of our live coverage on our YouTube channel and all of the replays your little heart can desire airing here on Channel 22 throughout the day, and all of our past game coverage 24/7 on YouTube. Well, that's it for us. Back to you, Big B.
Thanks, guys. Program Manager Rachel Brugman is back. Told you she would be. With this week's program schedules. Welcome back, Rach.
This week on Channel 8, Reverend B.K. Akeem, preacher and Saugus TV member, gave us another episode of Jesus Center of Good News from December 11th about understanding the time. Check that out Tuesday when the time will be 11:30 a.m. Town officials and community members gathered on the lawn of the Town Hall on December 19th for the first official menorah lighting ceremony in Saugus. To see a rebroadcast of that afternoon, tune in on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Do you remember Veterans Day of 2022? I don't, but either way, see John Prudence Fine Tribute Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Thursday at 8 p.m. will be the Saugus River Watershed Meeting from December 12th. The auditorium at the Saugus Middle High School was officially dedicated the Lemoyne Mitchell Auditorium on December 13th in honor of 2 beloved arts educators. Saugus TV was there to record the dedication, which will air Friday at 3:30 p.m. Then at 6 p.m. on Friday, you won't want to miss our latest episode of What's Cookin'. This time, Saugus TV Kitchen was visited by Lamia Merbet, who cooked up a Moroccan chicken dish that our professional chicken chowers gave 5 thumbs up. Boston bad boy Rocky Raymond hosts another episode of Memories of the Boston Garden. This time, he is joined by buddies Mike and Paul, Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Then at 3:30 p.m. on Saturday afternoon, check out 40 Pounds of Trouble, the 1963 comedy with Tony Curtis. Homeboy spends an afternoon at Disneyland, apparently. He has a fun time. This week on Channel 22, all new games will air at 8:30 p.m. Beginning with boys basketball versus Marblehead from the 3rd on Thursday. Wrestling versus Pentucket from the 4th on Friday, and wrestling versus Danvers from the 5th on Saturday. That's what's happening this week in programming. To see more dates and times, visit saugustv.org. Have a Happy New Year, which means don't forget, be happy. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Rachel. And that'll do it for this edition of What's Happening. If you like what you see here and would like to get involved with Saugus TV in any way, give us a call at 781-231-2883 or email us at info@saugustv.org. Have a good week, Saugus. Thanks for watching.